initially I was not doing that well. Like I followed your advice on giving GTs every month and all that. I would get that time it would be for 300 questions and I would get only around 120 correct, around that much. But then
Okay.
I gradually improved actually, and then I followed your advice of looking into the bottom three subjects and working on those. And then,
Great.
yes, ma'am, gradually I improved. And then only in the last few months, I started seeing my name on the dance leaderboard. And that gave me confidence. That gave
That's
me more
wonderful.
confidence that I could do.
अपने नोट्स से ज़्यादा समझ आता है जो आपने लिखे हैं। मुझे पता है मेरे नोट्स में कहाँ मैंने क्या लिखा हुआ है। अगर एग्ज़ाम में वो क्वेश्चन मैं नहीं भी रिवाइज़ करके जा पाई हूँ, मुझे एक बार स्ट्राइक कर जाता है कि हाँ, मेरे नोट्स में उस जगह पे, उस पेज पे, उस पॉइंट पे वो चीज़ थी। तो अपने आप दिमाग में रिकलेक्ट हो जाता है, अगर आप रिवाइज़ नहीं भी करके जा पाए हो एग्ज़ाम से पहले। क्योंकि 19 सब्जेक्ट्स रिवाइज़ करना तो बिल्कुल बहुत मुश्किल होता है एग्ज़ाम से लाइक 1
That's
वीक
true.
पहले रिवाइज़ करना। तो फिर लाइक और अपने नोट्स से पढ़ना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी इसलिए क्योंकि आप अपनी हैंडराइटिंग में लिखे हुए नोट्स से आपको ज़्यादा अच्छे तरीके से याद होता है। और अगर रही बात कि पहले नोट्स बनाने की तो वो इसलिए ज़रूरी है क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं है कि आप इंटर्नशिप में जाओगे, जब आप प्रिपरेशन शुरू करोगे आप पेज 1 से फ्रेश आप उनको रीड करना शुरू करोगे। आपको पहले से अगर आपके पास नोट्स बने हुए हैं तो उनसे रिवाइज नोट्स बने हुए और आपने उनको 2-3 बार पढ़ा भी हुआ है। लाइक मैंने अपने प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम से पहले 2-3 बार नोट्स को पढ़ लिया था अच्छे से, तो ताकि मुझे
Right.
इंटर्नशिप में ज़्यादा दिक्कत नहीं हुई उनको रिवाइज करने में दोबारा। एक बार फ्रेश नोट से रिवाइज करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है, तो वो भी हो जाता है बट थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है ऐसे नई चीज़ें रिवाइज करना एज कम्पेयर टू जो आपको पुरानी चीज़ें हैं, क्योंकि उनको याद करने में 10-12 बार आपको रिविजन चाहिए। तो इसलिए एट द एंड कि आप सब कुछ रिवाइज नहीं भी कर पाओगे तो भी वो आपको याद रहता है। तो इसलिए अपने नोट्स भी बनाना ज़रूरी है और वो पहले के अगर हो तो और भी अच्छा रहेगा अगर आपने पहले से बना रखे लाइक सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फाइनल ईयर,
Right.
रादर देन कि आपने जब आपने प्रिपरेशन शुरू की उसी टाइम आप नोट्स बनाओ।
NEET exam, I started doing questions, a lot of questions from the Q Bank and the test, and I joined AIMS TND for my practice because
Okay.
the application is the key. Even if you wrote
That's
learn,
right.
now when I think, I read the same notes. I have the same notebooks right from the starting 2017. Now when I
Okay.
understand कि सब कुछ notebook में था, why was I wandering here and there? Why was I thinking कि ये question क्यों नहीं हुआ? सब कुछ notes में था, you just had to derive. एंड जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ ये है कि डैम्स ऐसा नहीं है कि तुमको बहुत सारा कंटेंट दे देगा, दे फ्लड यू विद कंटेंट, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली अगर तुम 20 बुक्स पढ़ोगे तो डेफिनेटली तुम्हारा कंटेंट उसी में से आएगा. हाउ कैन यू नॉट से कि तुम्हारा 100% नोट से है. लेकिन द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज तुम कम इन्फॉर्मेशन से कितना डिराइव कर पा रहे हैं, उस चीज को कितना अप्लाई कर पा रहे हैं. वी कैन नॉट रिमेम्बर 50 genes and then everything.
That's true.
You learn the most important ones and then derive the important things. That is very very important and I love
I
that
think
part.
ये बहुत ही वाइटल चीज भाव्या ने बोली और मुझे लगता है ये वही, बट यू नो व्हेन यू हैव रेड सो मच यू अंडरस्टैंड कि द आइडिया इज नॉट टू नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि मेडिकल साइंस बहुत वास्ट है एंड इवन एट दिस स्टेज वी आर लर्निंग एवरी डे, यू नो वी आर लर्निंग समथिंग न्यू. हम सीख रहे हैं, हम अभी भी पढ़ रहे हैं. सो द आइडिया फॉर अ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम इज how to know, you know, things that are more likely to be asked in the exam so that your hit rate is high. So वो balance कर पाना एक बहुत मुश्किल बात होती है, to give a set of notes which are concise but yet high yielding to ensure कि आपका exam उसमें से आ रहा हो. So that's definitely something which is very vital.
And I can't emphasize how important it is to start a grand test very early, because when you give a grand test you will understand what are the important topics, and in that topic what is the manner in which a question is being asked. So even I also used to get scared when every time before I used to sit for grand test, and after grand test also I used to discuss with my friends about the questions because we didn't get results immediately. So it's very important that you start grand test early, you analyze it, you analyze your mistakes, you write them down, but you write them down at one place. So just before your exams, you should have only 2 sources from where you are reading. One is your original notes which you have made, and second, all these files where you have accumulated all your grand test mistakes and past year papers.
Definitely, the INICET recall paper of November 2020. Yeah, from that particular paper, I would say at least to my knowledge, maybe at least 10 topics were directly repeated, but I mean with a twist. So, for example, I would say like in November INIC 2020, this particular, I guess anterior ethmoidal nerve block was shown in a picture, and this time they gave the nasociliary nerve block, and that was actually covered by Dr. Deepak Arora's like entire, I would say, DBT review and also INICET TND review. Yeah, so definitely a role of past papers, I would say absolutely yes. And more than, I will not say the questions were directly repeated. I would say the topics were repeated more than that. So I would say a healthy amount of like 40 to 45 questions were from previous topics, definitely. And that's pretty huge.
Which is a big number actually.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think it's more than like looking at the previous papers and discussions. It is more important not to miss them. Like if you miss them, you are doing yourself a disservice because everybody else would be looking at them. And it's very important.
Exactly.
Every serious candidate would be analyzing them. Like I'm sure you would have.
Yeah, definitely. 3 days before the exam, I was just solving the past few papers, nothing else. And the most importantly, if possible, I would say something which is very, very realistic. Just do the most recent paper, I would say. If because it's very easy to say that like complete all these 3 papers and all, so it's not that easy. It's a very time consuming process because you are not just solving a paper, you are actually critically analyzing it at the same time. So I would say just do the immediately. I would say just the previous ones. Just the I would say, so if you are going for a 2021 November INICET, definitely do go for this July INICET version and maybe just one more at the INICET 2020 November as well.
The most difficult part after giving the test is to review it. So I think that is the most challenging part. So I couldn't review all the questions, but I would try to do as much I can. So, sir, I would more focus on the wrong questions and the unattempted ones. Make the note of it, which were my weak areas, and then work on it.
I used DAMS for a lot of subjects actually, and I used only DAMS for some of these subjects, and I was really happy with those lectures. I felt like my concepts were so clear that I did not really want to look at another source at all after that. Like for example, hematopathology from your class, that was one of my favorite lectures in DAMS, and I did not want to do any other source after that. I felt like hematopathology was a piece of cake after your lectures. So, yeah.
In fact, there were, I think, 7-8 questions were there from hematopathology in this INICET. All of them were from notes itself, actually, by the way. So, many students have told us, most of the things have come from notes that they have made in the class. So, for all of them, this is what is the most important thing that you need to do.
I told myself that actually in the November AIMS, I had secured a rank of 165 and then I let it go because I was not getting medicine. So I told myself that if I have left these things, so I have to continue, I have to go through it. And if God is doing this, then definitely if God is there, he will see my hard work, and obviously if I do my portion, then the rest is on God's hand, and then I will be able to sail through, obviously. This was
I think that is what the spirit the winners are made up of. She had a fairly good rank last year, but she was not getting the branch of her choice. She slogged in one more year because she was very particular about the branch she wants to do. She started early, she was working hard. In between, the internship got a bit busy. Then she came back again, and she has now done, I think, everybody proud by getting a rank 7, and she can now do a dream branch. Dolly, we are very, very proud of you at entire DAMS team, DAMS Kolkata team.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody is very proud of you. Do convey our regards and congratulations to the entire family. I keep getting messages by students who would say, "Sir, I've just joined a private medical college, and I feel that I will not be able to make good in the INICET exam." And sometimes I see them ruling themselves out. Do you want to say something to candidates like this to pep them up or give them some direction?
Don't discount yourself just because you come from a private medical college, right? Where you start from is not always where you end up. Look, I'm the prime example. I'm example number 1. So don't think about it like that. Don't think about it like I'm starting here and someone from AIMS is starting here. think about it like, you know, we both have dams, so we're starting at the same level. That's all. Like, don't give too much credit where it's not due. You don't learn much in your like when you study for your prof exams. You don't learn that much of what's actually going to come on the final exam, which is you know, the INICET or the NEET or whatever. You don't learn that much. I mean, you lay a foundation and you learn some basic concepts, but those things aren't going to be directly asked in the exam. They're going to like help you learn more things, which even someone from AIMS or someone from, you know, any government college has to do. So don't discount yourself. Dream big. Don't dream too big. I mean, dream reasonable. But if you dare to dream, make sure you tell people about it. Make sure you follow it up with you know, there should be no limit to your passion. That's all I'm going to say. And there should be no you know, limit to the amount of sacrifice and the amount of commitment that you are willing to make to get there. But once you make it, so yeah, that's the crucial step. Making that commitment is a crucial step.
मतलब पहले ऐसे अपने दिमाग में उस चीज को बिठाना है कि हम किसी से कम नहीं है. मतलब आपके उसमें कितनी भी दिक्कतें आ रही हो, कितनी भी प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हो, पहले करना है कि या हम कर सकते हैं. कुछ भी हो, लेकिन कितना बड़े से बड़ा बैटल हो, हम जीत सकते हैं. और फिर उसके साथ फिर स्मार्ट तरीके से जाना है. लाइक बहुत क्वांटिटी के पीछे नहीं भागना है कि यहाँ से भी पढ़ना है, यहाँ से भी पढ़ना है. लेकिन जितना पढ़ रहे हैं उसको एक क्वालिटेटिव वे में पढ़ना है. और कुछ भी हो सकता है. लाइक अगर हम लोग करना चाहें तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. और इंटर्न्स,
हाँ जी बेटा, आप इंटर्नशिप में क्या कह रहे हैं?
जैसे इंटर्न्स जो हैं उनको क्लिनिक से भागना नहीं है कि पोस्टिंग छोड़ के भाग रहे हैं और अपना पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं. क्योंकि अभी क्लिनिक्स में सर जो हम लोग देखते हैं वही आजकल ज्यादा पूछ रहे हैं. INI ये वाला थोड़ा सा कम था, लेकिन अभी पैटर्न वैसे ही चल रहा है.
Clinical learning should be the first priority for the IIT.
Absolutely. I would like to thank Sumer sir, because Sumer sir, more than a teacher, he's been such an inspiration and like such a thing to look up to. Like more than, of course, what he teaches is amazing. But when you look at Sumer sir about the position he's reached and all he has done, so that gives a lot of inspiration. Like, you should get out of your comfort zone and do something in your life. And
for everyone, inspiration for everyone.
And actually the quality of teaching has been amazing. And like in the INICET TND was very, very amazing. Like every TND, be it psychiatry, ENT, opthal, OBG, radio, every TND was such an amazing, like you actually could see that the effort has been put in the TND, new questions, and actually very, very meticulously following what was asked in the previous aims. The topics were very, very meticulous. So INICET TND was actually very, very amazing. I actually started doing INICET TND after the postponement of NEET. So I actually covered it in 1 to 2 months. So it was my basis of my preparation for the last 2 months. So that was
very everything in a fast mode, like 1 month you revise.
It was very amazing. I even watched some of those TNDs twice, because after the second postponement from 16 June to 22nd, I actually watched some of them again, because you know, like they were the best way to do a subject in 1 day. So that was amazing, and like the online content has been amazing, and even the previous classrooms they were like the 12-hour Sundays and everything. That was something you were like, yes, it was tough.
That was the deciding factor for your success, beta. Those 12 hours sitting in the classroom, completing the notes, nobody can replace that effort, beta. That's great.
Yes.